you, Matt and Rouge. That was amazing. Hello, everyone.
You're good.
Thank you. I think I know that. JK. Just kidding. Come on. It's very strange to stand before all of you tonight and give a speech about how I feel about leaving this group. I literally spent 20 minutes after writing that one sentence because I just didn't know where to start. I had just so much to say, but I just didn't know where to start. My speech, by the way, is going to be really long. But I don't care because it's my final show. I didn't say much during my Jaeger toast, so this is the accumulation of all my 4 years of Jaeger speech. I'm gonna start it off with some shout outs, and I want to share some precious memories and moments that I had in the group. Till this day, my favorite acoustic memory remains. It was at my very first retreat at Megan's Lake House. Ziplining, I didn't know anything about ziplining. And mind you, as a blind person, anything novel and anything visual is very scary. Elliot Smith came up to me and he made it sound like it was like so cool, and he made it, he kind of like forced me into it. So I was like, why not? And as soon as the thing moved, I regretted it. I was like this. I didn't know what was in front of me. I didn't know how to stop it. So I let the handle go and I just fall on the ground. I mean, Elliot ran up and like helped me fall on the ground, but in my mind I was like blaming him. I was like, dude, come on, really? And after that, I went on kayaking with Garrett, Matt Johnson, Elliot, and in the middle of the lake, Garrett pulls out a harmonica and a guitar, and he starts playing, and Elliot and Matt start singing, and I was just immediately surrounded by this awesomeness, and I was saying to myself, wow, this is fucking awesome. I love this. What? I love the fact that I'm, in this group. I think the birth as an acoustic, started there. I guess I was born there. I have some more precious memories with Elliot. So my freshman year, I had this huge crush on this MIT girl. So the date came around. I decided to ask her out, but I thought just by saying, "Hey, I like you," was kind of weak. So I called Elliot up, and Elliot picked up a bouquet of flowers, delivered it to me, didn't even charge, and wished me good luck. And guess what? I dated that person for 2 years. So you're quite a matchmaker, I would say. And in my sophomore year, during my sophomore year, when I was having some low times, when I was partially thinking of quitting the group, Elliot called me and said, remember that the group will be always there. And it was like the moment for me, I was like, wow, okay, I get it. And I thank you so much for all the memories that you've given me and you've shared with me. Matt Johnson, my president, I clearly remember the very first day of rehearsal, I walked in, I learned my song, my very first song. It was Taylor's, it was Some Nights. And I clearly remember in the staircase, one of the staircases of Gas singing, and then I was just thinking, why am I singing baritone part? I thought I came into the group as a tenor, and I had some like identity crisis there, but Matt Johnson and I had a really nice date in Korea too, in Seoul. When we were both there, I took him to this like rice wine bar. We were both 21, so don't worry. we were just talking, and he got my best friend, one of my best friends, a job in Korea because his company was launching in Korea, and he needed someone who could speak English and Korean. And that moment was like really cool because like I just like realized the importance of like the connection, the alumni connection, and everything. So thank you for that. And you're so much better than Marie McGrath because she was like right next door in China, and she decided to go to Indonesia instead. What do you know in Indonesia? Come on.
Shady! So shady, guys. I'm going back to America.
Okay. Well, Marie, you're a mean person. But deep down in my heart, I know that you're my #1 fan, #1 supporter, and I'm so glad that you are my #1 supporter. By the way, I told you this, but I don't know if you remember. Marie in Korean means head. So you're a mean head. Anyways. Shine, where are you? Here. Okay, Shine. I have to thank you for something that I forgot about. Thank you for picking up some stuff from CVS and City Clo for me all the time. You know, as a blind person, you have to, if you want to shop, you have to go into CVS. You have to ask the clerk what to get, you know, for you. But sometimes the things that you want are kind of embarrassing to say. So, if it wasn't Shine, having 8 babies would have been a real life issue. I think I just crossed line. So thank you for that. Next up, Zubair. Zubair. You and I share so much of our musical taste. You get my musical taste and I get your musical taste too. You and I tried so hard to bring in a black music, an R&B, a soul music in the group. And the first R&B music that we brought in was by a white person. Oh my god. Can't you become black for like a moment? Like why? I mean, like we tried so hard to bring black music, and like it happened. My song was by a black person, and it's an R&B, so I'm happy about that. Those numerous, you know, sober and drunk phone calls that you and I had over the course of this year, I just got to know you so much better through that. So thank you for that, Garrett. Also, I'm not gonna make shout outs to everyone, so it's not gonna take as long as you think. But Garrett, I think you and I also share some similar musical tastes, and I really love it. You were the role model that I looked up to. You're the role model. You're the sophomore role model that I looked up to, and I really enjoyed the times that we had. I just clearly remember you and I just rubbing each other's stomachs. When we were practicing JB's project, it was Guy's project, and I don't know why that's like still fresh in my mind, but that's the moment that I have with you. So thank you for that. Megan, you are a crazy person. I just remember going to your Cape Harmony show and sitting down in a little church, I think it was, looking at you, and I was just so proud of you. I was like, she's representing the Sticks. You were like singing in the club with like not Acoustics members, but it was like such a redeeming moment for me because I didn't see anyone outside of the, you know, I didn't see anyone singing outside of the group, and that was the moment that I realized, wow, like these people are actually really amazing, and they could be like so awesome in other a cappella groups too. And that was just a moment for me. It's weirdly phrased, but Matt, my buddy, Matt McKenzie, sure. Thank you so much for, I'm just so glad that we became best buddies over this past 2 years. You get me and I get you. We can just talk about everything, anything. Numerous nights you know, we drove around, or we hung out in your room, talking about girls, talking about life, talking about music, talking about the future of the group. And it's just awesome that you know, we ended up where we ended up. So, you know, one of the fun memories that I had with Matt, it was like a really fine autumn day. We were walking into Star Market, my hand on his shoulder, and we were wearing same sweatshirt. We didn't plan it out though. Like, it's the same sweatshirt, but it was just like, we just met at the campus and like, hey, you're wearing the same sweatshirt. I'm like, oh, awesome. And we went to Star Market, and my hand was on his shoulder, wearing the same shirt. We're picking up some burger patties, and I'm pretty sure people in Star Market was thinking, that's a lovely couple. So, thank you for that moment. Dominique, my bubble tea date. Yes, I just cannot believe how much you've grown with the group, and I really appreciate all the efforts that you put into this group. I remember, I shouldn't say this. Okay. All right, so thank you for that. Moving on. Liz, you're a very cool, a very weird person. I would have totally dated you if you were dating Max, so kind of jealous. You and your weird videos too. I mean, like, you come up to me and like you audio describe the videos, but hey, I really didn't ask for it. I mean, you're kind enough to do it, but I didn't really want to know. But thank you for all the insights. Josh and Mark, you lovebirds. I'm jealous. I just cannot wait to see you guys grow up and become, like, I just cannot wait to see the acoustics when you guys are seniors. Yeah. So keep up the good work. Rougeau, thank you so much for that speech. One thing about blacks and Koreans is that we just love fried chicken. You won't be able to imagine how much I bonded with Rougeau over fried chicken. And I'm so glad that I got to witness all the creation of cool lingos in the group. You know, Fam, my son. Next up, Gage and Tyler. I'm just amazed at the fact that you guys, it's been less than a year, and you guys grew so much with the group, in the group, and that just amazes me every time. Gage, my Korean boy, keep up the legacy. I love you. Tyler, you're so much better than Matt Moyer because you try to sing and you learn how to sing with us. Now to babies. Dan, my tenor boy, I love you. You get touchy sometimes, but that's okay. And Julia, I love your sense of humor. And just remember that I am your first acoustics crush forever. Lindsay, it was really an honor to be in your project. As I finished singing your song, I just had this realization of like, wow, this is full circle. I've achieved what I had to achieve with the group. So thank you so much for giving me that. All of the other people that were in the group are in the group with me. Thank you so much for showing me the way, guiding me the way, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Finally, Audrey. You told me I was weird. I'm not that weird. It's just that I get weird around you. And I think that says a lot. I think the fact that I can get weird around you is that, you just make my interaction with you so comfortable. And you do that to everyone. And I really appreciate that. And I know it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to just be in a 2-member class when one person is like a nobody. He's not doing anything. But you're the president, and I know it's a very tough thing to do. But I'm so proud of you of doing everything that you've done this semester. So I love you. It's not over yet. I'm sorry. As an international student, I always had this wall, invisible cultural wall, that I built myself, I guess. And coming into college, I was thinking I'm gonna become friends with only Korean internationals. Funny enough, I had that thought till junior year, and now I can say that I was completely wrong. Because I've made some lifelong friendship in the group, and the acoustics became one of the best parts of my life. I missed out on a lot of stuff. I missed out on a lot of fun parties and events when I was a freshman and a sophomore. I missed out on making close relationships with a lot of people, including the freshman when I was a sophomore. I missed out on my baby's first project. I missed out on an opportunity to be a leader when I was a senior. When I was senior, and I missed the whole semester of the group because I was away for that semester. I was in Korea. I missed out on a lot of things because I was building that wall, and I refused to break away from that wall. Now that I think of it, I was not as present in the group because I was so scared and overwhelmed. I was so scared and overwhelmed by the love that I was given by the group. First week, I was thinking to myself, don't give me anything, don't love me, because I don't know how to give back and I don't know what to give back. And that was a scary moment for me, I guess. I thought that I had to give something huge back to the group because you guys are giving me a lot. And I thought I wasn't going to fit in if I didn't give you all, I guess. So even my sophomore and junior years, I had some rough time in the group, and that's because I think that's why I was thinking of quitting too. But then the lesson came. The lesson came my senior year. So late, right? Really late. It was during deliberation. It was during singing night, the first semester. Deliberation went on for like 4 or 5 hours. But at the end of it, I was not tired at all. I was just filled with pure love and pure joy because I thought I left my footstep in the group. I thought I provided what you guys needed me to provide it. And that was an awesome feeling. And I still remember as I walked into the singing, the whole room, I saw Gage, Tyler, Julia, Sophia, Kaylee, and Dan sitting or standing, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to expect, not knowing what awaits in front of them, and not really knowing anyone in the group. But I just felt a sense of love from them. Just the fact that they're in my life just filled me with love. I didn't even talk to them. I didn't even go up to them. They didn't even come to me and said hi or anything. But I was just immersed with love. And that's when I figured out. That's when I figured out love, family, journey, the acoustics. You don't have to give back if you can't. The fact that you're present, the fact that you're around for the sake of being around, the fact that you witness the moments with the people in the group, the fact that you just enjoy the moment I think it's the most important thing. I think that's the definition of the love that's been shared in this group. Alumni, you guys just come here to just enjoy with us, and now I know that's like the form of true love, and that means the world to me and to us, so thank you so much. And so I want to be like that person. I want to be a person. I want to be that person who radiates love, even, you know, by just being there, by just being present. I'm not a very expressive person. I usually hide my emotions a lot, but and I don't think there's not many. I think this is one of the last chances I can be expressive. So I guess I'll be expressive. I sincerely and truly love each and every one of you who were in the group with me or even before me. Love you all who are in the group with me, and love you all who's gonna be in the group in the future. Special thanks to my mom. 엄마 4년 동안 그 말 안 듣는 아들 뒷바라지하느라고 너무 고맙고 사랑하고 미안해요. Yeah, family journey, fire up to get laid. Yeah.